Insult beyond limit. Samantha harshly slams Meg ulterior motive using Kardashians to join Hollywood. Meghan Markle's sister has said that the Duchess of Sussex will never compare to the Kardashian family in her attempts to become a television personality. Samantha Markle has claimed that Prince Harry's wife, who has ambitions for various projects with Netflix and Spotify projects, will never compare to the Kardashian family. In the last few months, Meghan Markle and her husband Prince Harry have signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify. Many people have compared the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to the Kardashian family, who have also launched their own show on Disney+. The Sussexes previously confirmed they will be launching a podcast, as well as saying they wanted to create movies and television programs. However, speaking to the Daily Star from her home in Florida, Meghan's sister Samantha said, "They're not the Kardashians. That's comparing apples to oranges. The Kardashians were an American business empire and everyone knows their background." She added that Prince Harry and Meghan are totally different, as they evaded royal duties and broke off from the royal family, creating a lot of controversies. Meghan's sister added, "If you mean by the Kardashians by just wealthy, there are so many wealthy families. I don't think they would be the right comparison." The former actress, who holds an MA in counseling, added, "They certainly seem to want to be a Hollywood couple. But they made the choice to leave the royal family, and that means when you leave royal duty, you don't get the benefits that convey, whether it's titles or all of the perks, you know, it's crazy. It's just like a police officer leaving the police force, saying I quit, and then still wanting a badge and a squad car to ride around in. That's the simplest analogy I can come up with." Samantha spoke about the speculation that the royal family had yet to meet Meghan and Harry's daughter, Lilibet Diana. She said, "It's such a mystery and it's bad for Her Majesty after Lilibet was named after her, but the problem is that Meghan and Harry have created a situation where it's very awkward and uncomfortable for them to go back. If Lilibet and Archie don't get to meet the royal family, well, that was their parents' decision to create the situation that made that difficult." In other news, Meghan Markle's summer podcast will come in with many surprises. The Conversations Archetypes is expected to explore the impact of stereotypes and typecasting on women around the world, and royal expert Russell Myers, the Duchess, will pull in the big guns. He said, "This is going to be huge because she will pull in the big guns. You would imagine that she will have lots of very powerful, famous women and women who have overcome adversity to rise up through the ranks in whatever industry and field that they have become successful in. I think it's hugely exciting." Mr. Myers later talked about Prince Harry's absence from Archul's latest project. He said, "Interesting that the first podcast was launched with Harry in it, and they've definitely gone in a different direction. This definitely feels to me like a more sensible approach to try and have a real identity, rather than just having them two just chatting away, because that would just be like our podcast." In the official trailer released ahead of the show, the mother of two is spotted saying, "This is how we talk about women, the words that raise our girls, and how the media reflects women back to us. But where do these stereotypes come from? And how do they keep showing up and defining our lives?" Meghan Markle's new podcast comes after in 2021 she accused the royal family of racism. "Racism drove us from the royal family," she told Oprah Winfrey. The clip concludes with uplifting words, "This is Archetypes, the podcast where we dissect, explore, and subvert the labels that try to hold women back. I'll have conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape our narratives. And I'll talk to historians to understand how we even got here in the first place."